Well, good evening and welcome along to this thrilling broadcast in the National Soccer League Week 24 action and a divisional showdown, a chance for one of these two teams to claim the ASC East title. It is the Pink Nightmare, it is the Wyvern Riders, and it is the last chance for the home side, the Chicago Faithful, the Pink Nightmare, to keep their season going. They have to win this game here, otherwise they will hand the divisional title to the visitors, the Wyvern Riders here, who will be booking back-to-back trips to the playoffs. All on the line here. Simple as this for the Pink Nightmare. Win your last two games and you're into the playoffs no matter what happens. For the Wyvern Riders, a little bit different. If they lose this game, they can still get in with a win. So they just win one of their last two games. Here is the Pink Nightmare starting lineup, of course. The bad news in the week, David, who has been a game changer for this team, suspended due to back-to-back yellow cards, has been the man getting things done at the offensive end, turned this offense around, and now they go back to their old bread and butter. It's Sean Colton back in the starting lineup with a chance to save his team season. It's been a tough campaign for him, but he could be a hero here, potentially. The Wyvern Riders are going to do everything in their power at full strength. Rival, El Rayo, and Azwa all back, fit, and in the lineup, and that is a formidable front three. They need just 1 point from this game to clinch the division. There is a scenario in which this game goes to a penalty shootout and the Pink Nightmare lose, in which they still are alive in the playoffs. So that is the one exception to the rule, but I think everyone around the stadium pretty much knows they've got a feeling they need to win this game if they want to have a shot at the playoffs. Even with a win, not guaranteed getting in. If they do lose the following game, the Wyvern Riders would win. So all sorts of scenarios and possibilities, but I think everyone watching knows for this divisional title, it all comes down to this match. The Wyvern Riders in lime green kicking us off, and we are live here in Klein Avenue. The Pink Nightmare and the Wyvern Riders battling it out for a chance at a playoff berth. Here come the visitors. Love to have seen how this game would have played out with David fit and in the lineup, but obviously not an option. Have to be more clever. The timing of those two yellow cards is devastating, but can the old guard, Sean Colton and co., pick up the pieces of what he's left behind? First, they've got to defend. Here goes Lothar Koenig. Good run from him, poking it in behind, and Van Laar able to mop up before the pass can meet its intended target. I'll send it up long towards Colton, but Chad Rivers is all over that ball. Here's Thiago Jimenez. Rival. Wyvern Riders knocking on the door early here. Gets it back. That's a nice ball. Ajwa! Oh! Van Laar saved it! Somehow it's cleared off the line. How on earth did that not cross the goal line? It's not over yet, though. Here's Willie. Into the box it goes to El Rayo. Oswald on the turn again, and it's in! The second time of asking, he buries it. The disaster start for the Pink Nightmare has struck here. And Yannick Oswald, the spearhead of this Wyvern Riders offense, grabs yet another goal. Number 20 on the season. What a finish. What a turn. Ball from El Rayo is perfect. And the finish is sweetly struck. One touch to set his feet. And then he has liftoff. Top corner. No chance for Van Laar. 1-0 to the Wyvern Riders. And they are starting to believe now. The title, that playoff chance within touching distance. Disaster start here for the Pink Nightmare. And they bounce back. They really hardly had a touch of the ball. And try to get some offense going and figure out some ways defensively to close down those attacks. Benjamin, ooh, nervy moment there. Benjamin scoops it into Colton. Benjamin up. And the overlap is Nasser Voigtens. Cutting back inside. Nice pass. Here's Kylian Koenig with a chance. Oh, he's done it! The Pink Nightmare have the equalizer within moments. And Kylian Koenig strikes to bring the host level here. Just the start we wanted. What a goal. Brilliant combination play. It's Nico who sets it up. And Koenig converts from close range. The battle of the Koenig brothers. We got Killian, the younger, on the Pink Nightmare, up against his older brother, Lothar Koenig. Two German midfielders. And I don't know, the younger child is always spoiled. He spoiled the Wyvern Riders' early lead here. It's 1-1 after 11 minutes. Just the start we wanted from a neutral point of view. Azwa through the foul. Powerful run, though. Here he goes. He's still going. He's beating the back line. Azwa, what a goal this would be! Instead, it's an incredible save from Otto van Laar. The Pink Nightmare have got to find some ways to slow down Azwa, who is running right through them at the moment. That is a great save from Van Laar. Not the first one he's made in this game, not the first one he's made this season. That's in towards Azwa, though, and there is Van Laar again. Simple save in the end, this time right into his hands. It's moving along with another poor distribution from the goalkeeper. Here is Jimenez now on the ball. Inside it goes, a lot of space. Here is Lothar Koenig. El Rayo hit with some sting and pushed behind by Van Laar. Good save from the keeper. Clever little play there from El Rayo. Pops it up with his plant foot. Hits it on the volley. Good strike. Van Laar getting the message out to his defenders. You've got to get tighter to these players on the attack. You can't let them have so much time for a shot. Here is El Rayo on the corner. Short corner to his feet. Inside to Jimenez. Wyvern Riders clipping it in. Oh, it's bobbling around. It's surely a penalty. It is. Gabriel Harris, the guilty party. Let's get another look at it here. Ooh, that's unfortunate. He just kind of taps it back into his own hand there. It's inadvertent contact, but it's substantially affected the path of the ball. Now Azwa, who has been in exciting form so far, a chance to restore the lead from the spot. Azwa, oh, he's missed it! He's only gone and missed it! Screams wide of the near post. Van Laar went the right way and maybe put him off just enough. A huge moment in the game and a huge let-off for the Pink Nightmare. Azwa, though, with 5 shots in the game already for the opening 20 minutes. And that was the only mistake he's made all day. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Pink Nightmare, who are playing with fire at the back here, but Willie's in the book now. Well, I think that's the right call. It's a rash, reckless foul. Like a Chihuahua nipping at a Great Dane. Incredible size mismatch there. The diminutive Willie up against Miguel Conchicao. He's in the referee's book for a dangerous foul on the opposing player. Conchicao and Willie going at it again. Conchicao getting the better of him this time. Here's Colton. Quick pass to Nico. Back to Nico. I mean, that's not one of his best. Here's Azwa. Trying to get in behind again. He's going at the defenders again with pace and beating them. Cuts it back for Reval. Oh, this is nice from the Wyvern Riders. Surely the second goal! It's another penalty! Oh my goodness! It's Drago Kraner this time. Let's get another look at it here. It's a foul this time on El Rayo. He can't believe it. He says, he's just running through me. Well, Yannick Azwa missed from the spot moments ago. A second chance, though, from 12 yards to put his team in front. He's missed it again! Unspeakable horrors! 2 penalty misses inside 5 minutes. Conchicao flipped down again, but the counter is on for Koenig. Oh, he just couldn't get by Rivers. The one man in the way. Couldn't beat him. This game is absolutely wild at the moment. What is going on? Colton. Nico. Nasser Voitin's around the back. Does he have the angle? Cuts it back. Nico blocked by Guzalam. Here come the Wyvern Riders again, though. They've looked really threatening every time they get forward. Lothar Koenig skips away from Benjamino. Too easy in the midfield. Here's El Rayo. Azwa having trouble from the spot, but maybe a chance. An open play, and Van Genetchen hacks it away. Wow, this is an incredible start to this game. Half an hour has flown by here. Jimenez trying to get the Wyvern Riders back in front. Ajoa to Rival. Good chance here, being moved around nicely. Willie. El Rayo to Ajoa. Opens up for El Rayo. Might have a shot here through the traffic. Harris in the way. Veered far up the field for Nico. Here's Voighton's inside. Colton goes back. And given away by Elder Toure. Wyvern Riders on the ball here. Had dominated the possession so far in this one. Willie. Streaking inside and finding space. Rival on the return. Good chance. Great save from Ben Lahr. He's had his hands full in this game. Now some yellow cards being awarded after the fact. It's Raul Osborne has his name taken here by the referee for the foul on Conchacao on the far side a moment ago. So that won't change the outcome of this play, which is a corner kick for the Wyvern Riders. They are putting the pressure on at the moment with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Willie to take this corner. No short option. Swung in looking for Ajoa. It's a good ball, and Ajoa's header is looping out behind for a goal kick. Started the game full of electricity, it seems, but current has been grounded at this point. Chances passing him by left and right at the moment. Goal kick for Van Laar. Send this one long again, it looks like. Whoa, nervy moment. That was dicey from the back pass from the goalkeeper. Playing with fire again here. They are really making it uncomfortable at the back for each other. Van Laar finally decides to just hoof it clear. Toure able to knot it on, though. Not a bad ball. Here's Benjamin on the turn with space and pace to burn. Goes out wide for Voighton. Can he lift it in for Colton? Trying to spin his man. Did well. Here goes Voighton. Lifting it in for Koenig. Nico arriving! Clutched out of the air by Oglethorpe. The Falcon with talents. Here come the Wyvern Riders again on the attack. Space opening up on the far side, but the ball is slightly overhit. Deep throw in now for the Pink Nightmare in their own defensive areas. Harris goes back to Van Laar again. These two are really having a strange game at the moment, but works out again and finds Nico in plenty of space in the middle of the park. Nice ball through the line to Kilian Koenig. Can he get around the last defender here? Osborne's got to be careful on a yellow card. Koenig dips inside, top of the box to Toure. Good control here. Can he get it off his foot? Conchacao. Nico. Nice movement here from the Pink Nightmare. Benjamina. Silky smooth touch. Here goes Drago Craner around the back. He lifts something in here now. To the back post. Not a bad ball. It's Colton! Oh, you can't write it! It had to be him! Unbelievable! Relegated to the bench. And brought back in when his team needed him most. He comes up with a huge goal here. Against the run of play. The Pink Nightmare take the lead. Unbelievable. Sean Colton. Who else? And the team needed a hero. It hasn't been his best season, not by a long shot. But he might have just come up with a hero's ending here. Unbelievable. Craner to Crouton. On the stroke of halftime. The Pink Nightmare somehow in the lead here. We've still got a second 45 to play. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really the scoreline. It's hard to believe. 2 missed penalties from the Wyvern Riders. The Pink Nightmare somehow in control. Ajoa started the game so brightly, but has had a nightmare second part of the first half. Might do some damage here, though. That's a nice ball. Rival turning on the back post. El Rayo goes back with it instead. Rion. Searching for options inside. Switches the play now to Thiago Jimenez. Circling inside, looking for an outlet ball. Elder Toure getting across, making it uncomfortable. Jimenez, saved by Van Laar once again. Van Laar will be frustrated, but I think Him and the Pink Nightmare defense will have to settle for that. They don't mind players taking shots on their weak foots on the edge of the box. Could be a lot worse. Willie's corner. Swung in. Ooh, bit of a mismatch coming together at the back there. And that is the halftime whistle. The Pink Nightmare with a 2-1 lead, and their season is still going here. Can they hold on in the second half? It's been almost one-way traffic for the Wyvern Riders, but against the run of play, it is a lead for the hosts. Yannick Ajoie, 7 attempts, 2 from the spot, and only 1 goal. Unbelievable half. Wow. We'll be right back, hoping for more of the same in the second in just a second here. Good evening once again, and welcome back to this broadcast of the divisional showdown in the ASC East here. Kilbovics is coming to the game at the break for Willie Jr. on a yellow card. You can understand that move. No other changes. Voighton skips away down the line. Can he deliver a cross now? Gets it back. And given away there by Pink Nightmare now. Ajoie has it going forward. 2-1 lead for the hosts after the break. Shocking fashion, Sean Colton, of course, with the goal to put his team in the lead. And here goes Kilian Koenig. The byline off the arm of Osborne. It was awkward for Oglethorpe, but able to come down with the ball in the end. Starting the counterattack for the Wyvern Riders now here. Heading out from the back. There's Lokar Koenig. T-ball Ruyon. Ajoie through the lines. El Rayo now. Riders streaming runners forward again here. El Rayo in space. Has time to pick a pass. Goes wide to Ruyon. Can he keep this ball in? No, he can't. It's going to be a goal kick. The Pink Nightmare will be hoping for more of that in the setting sun here in Chicago. And they are moving closer to securing a vital 3 points here, and for the first time this season they would take control of the division. Shocking turnaround this season. Can they hold on here? We'll keep asking it as we continue to count down the clock, approaching the hour mark here. It's a Pink Nightmare throwing. And they're going to load one up here. Nice long throw to the middle of the field with Nico. Colton scooping it back. That's a nice ball. Rivers gets there. Referee says he got the ball. Koenig gave it away. That's a bad mistake there. Can Conchicao get across and get a toe in? He sure can. Oh, but it's a mix-up at the back for the Pink Nightmare. This is looking a bit awkward all of a sudden. Here comes El Rayo. Ajoie now. Still El Rayo on the left side here, being pushed backward by Craner. Quite literally, it seems. Here's Ajoie. That's a nice ball for Jimenez, and Van Laar, what did he do? Save that with his head? Wow. How about this save? I think it is off the face. It's off the forehead of Van Laar. That is incredible. Misreads it, but ends up working out in his favor. Corner for the Wyvern Riders now. They have a short option. Take it in the form of El Rayo. Oh, space now for El Rayo. Cutting into the box. Jimenez with the 1-2. What a brilliant team move! And another unbelievable stop from Van Laar. The catalog continues to grow here. Ismail Guzalam from point blank somehow. Van Laar, how does he keep that out? Continuing to defy logic. Another save. Corner taken short again to El Rayo. Big touch into the box though, and Craner able to pinch it back. Here come the Pink Nightmare. There's a similar run to this from Craner. That set up the go-ahead goal. Here he goes. Nice cutback for Voightens. Lifting it into Nico. Angle's tough, but he's found Colton in behind. Couldn't quite bring it under his control, though. It was a tough ball coming over the top. And they're going to have to be smart when they try to get numbers forward like that, but a third goal would be absolutely massive in this game. Got a feeling there's going to be a lot more defending for them. Here goes Rival. El Rayo now joins the attack. 2 players on the ground. No one got the ball. Here's Ajoie. Blocked by Van Genetchten. Huge. They can have possession of the ball once again. Trying to build through the middle. Here goes Colton. Nice ball to Kilian Koenig. Big touch. That's a nice touch, though, into space. Koenig trying to square it, and Thibaut Rouillon was excellently marking in the middle. Benjamina wins the knockdown, though, for Voitens. Good skill from Nasser Voitens. Positive run, but Nico got caught up in traffic and couldn't keep it. Time is running out here, but it still could go either way. It's on a knife edge at the moment. Wouldn't want to call it. Let's just keep watching and see what happens. The Riders have made just one change. Pink Nightmare haven't moved anybody out yet. Here's Kilbovics off the bench. Riders building this attack. Nice ball for El Rayo. Can he cut one back? And Harris in the way. Ooh, dicey decisions at the back again, but the Pink Nightmare able to play out of it. We got a change coming up here now. Indeed we do. Ismail Guzalan being withdrawn for Matias Mbabwe. A defensive change here for the Wyvern Riders. Bit of an interesting choice, but Mbabwe does have height to add to his game. Can play as an auxiliary forward if needed. Here is Koenig. Rival. Skips away from one, but Benjamina was there for the second. Van Genetchten. Clever ball. Here goes Benjamina again. Still Majid Benjamina running forward. Teasing ball over the top. Osborne couldn't keep it. Oh, but Koenig's going to be pulled back for a handball. He can't believe it. He's fuming. He was in on goal. I think it does bounce up off the arm. Tough call, but I think the right call in the end. That could have sealed the game, though. I have another substitution here. Might be the Pink Nightmare with the first change of the day. It is Sean Colton being withdrawn. Has he done enough? Arnal Bastian's back from injury. He is the one coming on. First change of the day for the Pink Nightmare. Just over 15 minutes to play. Is there another twist in the tail? Got a feeling there might be. Here are the Wyvern Riders trying to get level. Jimenez. Ajoie. Nice movement inside. Conchacao, though, in the way. Now on the far side, Voitens is free all of a sudden. It's Nasser Voitens to win it! Oh, Thorpe with the save. Oh, what a chance, and would have been such a fitting storybook ending for him. It's a good chance. It's a good effort. But on the weak foot, lacking a little conviction, and Oglethorpe, have to give credit, does well to make the save. Benjamina to take it. Short option in Voitens. Goes to him. Voitens clips it into a good area. Bobbling around in there. No call from the referee. Thought we might get a handball, but no, not to be this time. Oglethorpe. Can send it long. He hasn't had a whole lot to do in the Wyvern Riders' goal. I think he's only faced 3 shots all game, and 2 of them ended up in the back of the net. Here come the Wyvern Riders. Gabriel Harris gets a critical toe in again. Trainer now being chased. Oh, hacked down by O'Reilly. That's going to be a yellow card. Surely it is. And it slows down the momentum. Takes some precious seconds off the clock for the Pink Nightmare. 81 minutes. They still lead. No changes on the scoreline since the first half. It's now the final change of the day for the Wyvern Riders, bringing on an attacking fullback in Juan Ocampo for Thibaut Rouillon. Trainer with a dicey ball in the middle of the field. Nico, nice header between those two. Trying to return it, though, not on the same page. Here's Ocampo, fresh off the bench. What does he have to offer for his side, who need a goal to get back in the tie? If they lose this game here, the Wyvern Riders, the Pink Nightmare can clinch the division with a win next week. Kilbovics. Koenig. Drawing a couple players out of position. Here's Jimenez. Is there one last chance in the middle? It's Rival. It's Ajoie. Big chance here. Rival trying to work the angle. Whoa! What a save from Van Laar! It's just become par for the course at this point, but it's a simply astonishing performance from Otto Van Laar in the Pink Nightmare goal. Oh my goodness, what a stop that is. He has been absolutely impeccable today. Indefatigable as well. Well, they've just got over 4 minutes left to try and hold on here. We'll have to see how much time is added on. There has been a fair amount of stoppages for substitutions, yellow cards, and the like. No short option this time, and Oshawa going to take the corner. Interesting change here. Swinging to Zimbabwe, as we mentioned. Elder Toure heads it away, and Nico can bring it out of harm's way. Forward to Arnaud Bastiens. Mina asking a lot of Craner there, and he gave it away. Jimenez. 90 seconds remaining of the 90-minute match. It's a nice ball for Koenig, blocked by Van Genechten. It's Rival. What can he do with it here? Searching for an answer inside. The referee's board for added time is about to come up here. 5 minutes for the Pink Nightmare to hold on. Bortons goes long to Benyamina. Not a bad pass. Benyamina can carry this to the corner and run the clock out. He's doing just that. Wins a throw in. That is a massive moment for the Pink Nightmare. Have they done enough? Only time will tell, and there's only 3 minutes of it left of the added time. Voitin's quick throw in. Trying to keep this ball in the corner. Voitin's whips it in towards Bastiens. Benyamina trying to settle it down. Bastiens. Nico on the turn, ran into trouble and gave it away. That could be costly. Here's Kilbovics. Last chance for the Wyvern Riders to get back in the game. We saw a dramatic ending in the previous match. Is there another one here? Harris. Oh, it's a bad giveaway. Ajwa. El Rayo, can he find a pass? Van Genechten gets across, and that might just do it. Waiting for the whistle, and there it is, the Pink Nightmare, hold on! What an unbelievable game. Absolutely astounding finish here. And the Wyvern Riders have let the division slip from their grasp. The Pink Nightmare season was done and dusted. 21st place at the turn of the year. And suddenly they have been on a surge. 5 wins in a row. And they take control of the ASC East for the first time this season. Unbelievable. They are just 1 win away from the playoffs. Wow. After that opening 10 minutes, you would have said it was going to be a goal shower for the Wyvern Riders, but the Pink Nightmare kept their resolve, leaning on their veterans of Van Laar and Sean Colton with the match winner. What a fitting way to end this match. I'll leave you here with the full match highlights, as this means the ASC East will go down to the final day to decide who will be making the playoffs. Back tomorrow for our game of the week with our final Week 24 action. Until then, goodbye and good night. Enjoy these highlights. Pink Nightmare GM joining the stream, y'all. Wow. Really just unbelievable. I mean, what about that for the head save? Horrible. Like that, Scott Sterling. Yep. Mm-hmm. Spinning right. Van Laar, come on, make the save. You got it. Yep, but he couldn't score. 2 missed penalties. Wow. What a game. Yeah. That's a great question. Let's find out in just a moment here on the National Soccer League. I gotta look at this crap real quick. Expected goals 8.8 to 3.1. Woof! 8.8 and they scored 1. I mean, it had to be Van Laar man of the match. There's no doubt.
Yeah. I told you Crouton would do it.
Yep. That's pretty much the only thing he did. Yep. 8.3. How many saves did he have? 9. Whew. 9 raids. 9. All right, let's see who the final. Oh, whoops.